Students, today we will learn a new sum where you have to do ledger posting related to drawings, purchase of stationery and starting business with capital. So in the books of X Limited, first of all we will record these 4 journal entries and then accordingly we will make the ledger accounts. So first of all, without much delay, I would directly move on to the ledger accounts because journal entries are much more familiar to you right now. So I'm just directly moving on to the ledger account explanations. Okay, the children. So here the first account we have, ledger account we have, is purchase account. So by the account information we can see that on 5th January 2010 it is written to cash account. That means purchase has taken place on 5th Jan for cash 50,000. And as I told you that purchase account will be balanced from the trading account. So by balancing figure we write it as trading account 50,000. Okay, now next we move on to drawings account. So now here we have drawings account and the journal entry for drawings is drawings account debit to cash. So since drawings account is being debited, so in the debit side only we have to write it with the other account affected by it, that is cash account. So on Jan 20, 2010 we had a drawings for rupees 10,000, so it's written as to cash account 10,000. And since there are no more transactions related to drawings, so on December 31st we write it as by balance CD 10,000, we balance it and then bring this balance on 1st Jan 2011 as by balance brought down 10,000. Okay, now next we'll move on to cash account. So here we have the cash account where the first entry on debit side is August 1, 2010 to capital account. That means this is the journal entry for starting of business with capital. So the entry is cash account debit to capital. So in the cash account we have to write it as to capital account 5 lakh. Then on 5th Jan 2010 we have purchase of goods for cash, so 50,000. Then we had withdrawn money, so drawings 10,000, and by stationery also we have purchased stationery in cash, so that is written as 1,000. Now we have to total both the sides and we find that it is showing us a debit balance because debit balance is more 5 lakh, and by credit side we have 61,000. So the balancing figure is that 5 lakh minus 61,000 gives us 4 lakh 39,000, and this balancing figure will be again transferred to the next day, that means Jan 1, 2011. So here we write as to balance BD 4 lakh 39,000. Now we will move on to capital account. Now capital account on Jan 1, 2010 we have by cash account as 5 lakh, and then by for balancing it we have to write it as December 31st, 2010 to balance CD 5 lakh, and this balance will be carried down to the next year 1st Jan 2011. So here you can see that we have brought down this balance as rupees 5 lakh on Jan 1, 2011. Now comes the stationery account. Now since this stationery account is related to the profit and loss item, that means it is not directly related to your production of goods. Okay, so it is an indirect expense. So these all indirect expenses which are related to production of goods and services, we transfer them to the profit and loss account. Okay, so on the first the first entry is Jan 5, 2010 we had purchased stationery for cash, so it is written as to cash account 1,000, and for balancing it we have to transfer it to PL account by rupees 1,000. So this much for today. I hope it is clear to everyone. If anyone has any doubt they can ask me later on. Thank you, children.